Howdy folks, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Fishing the Oswego again. We're on our way home from our trip to the Tug Hill region. So this is our last chance to catch a big brown or a salmon. I got a salmon my first day here, but it is night and day here at the Oswego River from what it was on Friday when we were here. When we were here on Friday, the current was raging, and fishing was actually pretty decent, even though we only caught one. People were hooking up all around us, and today the water is unbelievably low. So we decided to try going out there with our waders and get an idea of what the structure's like out there. Last time I was at the Oswego, they didn't have any of this. First of all, last time I was at the Oswego, I don't even think you could access the bottom of the river from this side. I think you had to park on that side if you wanted to wade fish. And I don't think life jackets were required back then. Back then, felt bottoms were required. Now felt's illegal. So the regulations have flip-flopped there. But this is kind of cool. They give you actual walking sticks or wading sticks to navigate the river with. I think I'm actually going to take one. Why not? Seems like good size. Cool. Very cool. I understand why life vests are required. This is definitely a sketchy place. Right now it's not very dangerous because the water's unbelievably low, but yeah, it's definitely very interesting. Dustin just said he feels like we're on the moon. I don't disagree with them. This is crazy out here. We're trying to make it to one of them islands over there. Yeah, there's salmon all over the place in here. This island here will give us a place to put our stuff down. See what we can hook up with. Dustin's on one. He says he's got a... It's got a stringer in its mouth?
It's got a stringer in its mouth. I think I got him in the mouth.
He's definitely got a stringer, alright.
Alright, Butter will help you.
Oh no, he is in the mouth. You might have him in the stringer.
Can you get him?
Yeah,
just go in there, man. It's not deep.
It's... okay. I don't want him to, like, end up on... You know what I mean? I'd feel safer if you dragged him towards me.
Go below me.
I don't want him to go around my... on the other side of me and have him break off on my waders. Fish swimming all over the place in here. He doesn't like the look of that net. Yeah, he's right in the mouth, dude.
I know, man.
He's legit hooked. I think he ate him. Oh, no, no, no. See, this is my concern. This is my concern.
Back up.
That was exactly my concern about going in there.
Alright,
remember, keep it low if he...
Yep, we're gonna have to chase him.
Cool, man. This is your first real salmon, dude.
Ah. Alright, man. Coming at you.
He's too far away yet. Oh, shoot. Every time he gets near me, he gets another burst of energy. If I can grab this, I can almost grab the stringer. I got him by the freaking stringer. It's in his mouth.
Oh my goodness.
What the heck, dude? You caught a fish with a stringer in it. Where's he hooked?
I don't know, the hook's all wrapped. My line's wrapped all over him, dude.
I think you might just have the stringer.
I got him in the mouth.
It's definitely bringing him in by the mouth.
I got him in the mouth, man.
I have no idea where the hook is. It must be either way down there or it's wrapped on the stringer. I think it's way down there.
Oh yeah, man.
I think it choked those eggs.
It's already on a stringer too.
I'm so confused as to what happened there. I have no idea, dude. That is the wildest catch. That thing fought so hard considering it still has a stringer in its mouth. Whose freaking salmon was this?
I have no idea.
Whoever salmon got away, it's ours now, I guess. That is the wildest. Oh no, it's hooked right there. Right there's the hook. Right in the lower jaw.
He took those eggs, man. I gotta give you some of these. Fire-cured. Fire-cured with firepower.
That is freaking insane. That is absolutely insane.
I just seen this yellow freaking string.
That is absolutely
I
insane.
need a picture of this one.
I'm glad I got this on film. That is the wildest salmon catch probably on film of the year. That's on a stringer. What the heck? That fought so hard too. This is the second time, obviously, the thing's been caught. What the heck, dude? You caught a salmon with a stringer in its mouth. People are gonna think this video is staged. I hope you realize that.
No, they won't.
I swear to God, we did not stage this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, water's a little shallow here for the Hottentot, so throw in the flatfish. Seeing if we can pick off a salmon. Ooh, one swiped at it. Another one's looking at it. Looking at it. I'm on. On. I'm on. Yeah, they don't like that flatfish. Up here trying to spawn and that thing's wiggling in their face. What would you do? These things are just so freaking heavy. He's head shaking, he's trying to break it loose. You gotta fish with lures, man. They're so much fun.
You try to trap him?
I don't know. Careful if he turns and swims past you like so.
What do you want me to do?
Whatever you think is best. If you can get him, he's right in the mouth. Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out! I went over you, I went over you.
We'll get him, man, we'll get him.
£15 test, so. This is so much fun, guys. Holy cow. Yeah, that happened with your salmon. That same thing happened. A salmon just freaking, it T-boned it.
Almost looked like I was trying to swipe your lure,
I think it just it ran into the line while I'm fighting this. There's so many salmon in here. And these things, they have so much power, you think they're getting tired and they're not. He's coming towards you, he's coming towards you.
Okay.
Get him.
Oh,
Things fight so hard. I gotta take him out of that current. Oh, I thought he came off for a second there. You just hit another salmon again. God, he's going past you. Oh, he's right there, he's right there. No, look out, look out, look out. Let him go. I'm trying to pull him back out of that current. Let's see if I can. I'll try and drag him up into here. Yeah, he's hooked perfect. I'm concerned about him breaking off more than I am and losing the lure more than I am about him popping the hook. Don't fall, dude. Don't jeopardize your safety for the thing. You gotta go head first. Yes. Awesome, man. Thanks. Holy cow, the thing wore us both out. Woo, baby.
That's PB.
That's PB,
That's
salmon.
PB.
Yeah. Look at that. People say they don't hit freaking, they don't bite. What do you call that? What do you call that? Is that a male or a female, do you think?
You're not done yet.
Make sure it doesn't go anywhere while I grab my measuring tape.
He's got so many hooks in him.
Does he really?
Oh my god.
Holy cow, dude, look how many hooks that salmon has in it. They say the more that people snag it, the more pissed off they get, and the more likely they are to hit the flatfish. I've heard that from other YouTubers.
I say 33.
Make sure that one doesn't take off my damn bag.
33.
I'm on centimeters. He's way bigger than that, dude.
36.
36 and a half. Yeah, dude, that's my PB freshwater fish.
Yeah, man.
That is my PB freshwater fish.
Smile, man.
Yeah, I'm smiling. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how many hooks are in this thing.
At least
Getting tackle. I already pulled out one. This is the second one I pulled out. You're a fighter and a hook breaker, dude, huh? Now, do you want to keep this one too? What do you think?
Yeah,
is it a
man,
female?
Let's keep it.
Is it a female? Look at, there's another hook. 3 hooks. Up to 3, baby.
We're keeping fish. We got coolers. Today's our last day up here.
Yeah.
This was Friday, and so you throw it.
Limit is what, 3?
Yep, 3 first.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, we've been here for 10 minutes.
10 minutes ago, one with a stringer in its mouth. I just freaking cranked in that one.
Our free stringer.
Our free stringer, dude. We got a free stringer, 5-3 hooks.
Dude, we're slamming fish together. We haven't felt this feeling.
Exactly, ever.
It's always one of us or the other.
Folks, well, we're back in business after that salmon. I actually had to replace the back hook. Turns out that salmon had crushed this back hook, had it all broken. Treble hooks are legal as long as it's on a lure that floats at rest in the water. As you can see, this lure at rest, it completely floats until you put pressure against it, and even then it doesn't dive very far. It only goes down not even a foot. It's like a subsurface lure, and the wobbling action of this thing really pisses the salmon off. Most of the places where you salmon fish, where the salmon get concentrated, there's too many people to really throw these kinds of lures and have a lot of success with them. But as you can see here, opening day of hunting season, opening weekend of hunting season, there's a Bills game going on. It's a freezing cold day, so there's not too many crowds out here, and I'm able to throw this lure and have some fun with it, man. Oop, Dustin's on. I'm gonna go help him in a second. It's his turn, so I'm glad he's on. Well, he's re-rigging after this salmon. I'll hopefully catch my next salmon. This is the way today's been going so far. He's using fire-cured eggs. We're using two completely different methods. Is this small enough for the net?
I gotta break the top of the lid.
Okay. Fish gloves on. I think it's another salmon. He's got other lines on him. Is it a brown? It looked like a salmon to me. I didn't get that good of a look at it. It's not fighting as hard. I think I can net this one, actually. I think he's small enough, barely. Yeah, if you can. Okay. It'd be better to go head first. What is this? It might be a coho, dude. Uh-oh. Oh shit. I gotta watch my step here too. Pretty sure it's some kind of salmon. I don't know if it's a king. Come on. Come here, you son of a gun. Yeah, I think instead of me running around like a ninny, I'm best just staying next to you and letting you bring him to you. Yeah, I'm not even going to try till he's right in front of you. This is ridiculous.
We're learning.
We're learning. Yeah.
I just get so excited.
Same here. You just want to freaking grab the thing.
You might have to. He's pretty big. Dude, that's a... Use your feet, the fish glove, whatever you got to do to trap him.
Okay.
You might be able to get him there in the shallow. Go.
This, every time I go near him, he takes off. That's not a brown.
It's not, no,
That's not a freaking brown.
I'm excited. Right in the top lip on the eggs.
Heck yeah. Sweet. Yeah, we're doing two completely different methods. I'm throwing lures to piss him off. He's throwing eggs, which they're territorial towards. These things all come up here to spawn and die anyway, so that's why we're keeping them. Might as well take home our limit at this point. Dude, we're crushing them today, man. My turn. While you're dealing with this one, I'm going to catch another on the flatfish. How many hooks does this one have now? That's the question. My salmon, that thing had 5 hooks. His first salmon had a stringer. We took out a stringer, and how many hooks were in that one?
3.
We took out a stringer and 3 hooks. This one has, we don't know how many hooks this one has yet. I don't see any, actually. This might be the first fresh, like, not freaking snagged 5 times salmon. But yeah, and then mine had a solid 5 hooks in it.
Look at that top lip.
Awesome, man. We're killing it. I feel like we're catching more salmon than everybody else out here.
He slammed it. He turned right at me.
Look at this. I went from knowing nothing about salmon fishing to... Yeah.
Go ahead and grab that pick for me.
They're hitting the flatfish too. Oof, you might be pushing 35.
Cool.
Pushing 35. It's at least 34 and a half.
34 and a half.
I'd say 34 and a half, yeah.
Blondos. Absolute blondos. You got the knife again?
Yeah. Well, Dustin's slitting the throat on his salmon so they don't swim away. And I don't lose my tackle bag. That's the stringer that we got from the first fish that you're putting these things on. That's great. But yeah, we know we look like ninnies with the net jobs here. We're getting way too excited and just trying to chase the fish right off the bat, and it's just not really working. So we've already said we got to keep each other calm from now on, and accept the fact that when we hook one of these fish, it's going to be a long time before it tires out and we're going to be able to land it. But yeah, they're hitting today, man. They're hitting. I'm on, dude. No, I'm still on. It's side hook. That's okay, it was side hooked. A-okay with me that he got off. I think I must have started, it was a minute, I must have landed it on the thing's back. It was as soon as I started reeling in. Dustin's on again, I'm getting strikes left and right. I'll let you fight it for a minute, I want to see if I can double up super fast. Okay, I'm coming. They're following at every cast. Alright, my final cast, I'm coming to you. Alright, Dustin says he's got on the biggest one. I was getting strikes left and right. You're kind of short striking it. Oh no! Did it break off or what? Ah! Sorry, so that came over right away?
No, it's okay. It's okay, man. Do it. It's pretty big.
Well, Dustin's got one bellied. I'm trying to get out of his way.
You slam right into it.
There's so many freaking salmon in here. It's almost hard to, not. All those salmon we saw moving up yesterday, or Friday, you know where they are now.
You broke me off, actually.
Really?
I bumped it up 2 pounds, but just not enough water for, like, I think they just kind of rub it up against the rock. And
Yeah.
it's over.
I got one. Oh no, maybe I hit him in the tail. Nah, it's a tail hook. I thought he hammered it. He must have swam right under it or something. Alright, shake off, shake off, shake off. I'm trying to shake him off. No, he's still on there. Come here, buddy. That was my first follow hooked fish of the day. Somehow I must have just barely clipped that top fin. Don't want to break it off because it's an expensive lure. What's that? Okay. I'm going to try and grab him by the tail and just pop it off. Problem is, too, depending on where you have him hooked, they can get leverage over you. He gets that current, he's gone. It's the problem. So close yet so far away. Almost freaking got him. It's just the freaking angle.
Should have yelled for me,
The freaking angle that he's at, where he's hooked, like it's bringing him in against the current. There we go. Yeah. Alright. My first ever foul hooked salmon.
Here's 4.
Somehow I clipped that top fin. Normally it's hard to, you know. Yeah.
They're just all
Yeah.
Some of them are scared of the line, some of them aren't, so they just do like this. Some of them see their split shot. It's hard.
Is the light on my camera still green?
It looks like it's red.
Alrighty, I got fish number, 2. If it's legit hooked, I think it is. I'm not really sure. As soon as I cast it, something weird happened. Like he got tangled in the line. They might have just slammed it right off the bat too. I'm not sure. I think it he got stuck on the line and then pissed off and then hit it. Is what it looked like. Yeah, he's in the mouth, dude. He freaking. I casted right next to him. He was like rising when I casted next to him, and like he got like stuck on the line for a second, but then he continued to follow it. Like after he got off, I started to reel it in away from him, and it started to wobble, and he got pissed off and slammed it. Yeah, it's a legit one, man. It was so weird because it was as soon as I cast it. It's gonna be a little bit, yeah. Maybe. See if you can get him. No, 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 no. We got him. Alright, nice. Good save, good save. Almost lost him on me, but you saved him. Yeah, dude! Look at that flatfish. That was a wild. I wish I was filming, dude. I casted right as he was rising. Like he hadn't risen yet. Like I was in the air, and then he rose right next to it, and then like it kind of like landed on him, and like I don't know. Then there was like a splash or whatever, and I was like, okay, well he's off, whatever. I started reeling in, and as soon as I started cranking it, he came out and boom.
Dude. Ooh.
He's pissed. No. Dude, look at those eggs. Man, you're not messing around, are you?
Nope.
Are we keeping this one, I guess?
It's up to you, man. It's your fish.
Is this a male? This one looks...
It's a female. Look at that freaking tummy.
I guess we might as well keep going until we get our limit, right?
Yeah, we're going for it at this point.
To get 3... Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's so
This is a very lively fish. This is a fresh one. He's ready to go.
I scooped him before he got tired.
You definitely scooped him before he got tired. Alright. Well, this is the first one that we managed to actually get in quick.
It wouldn't have been quick if I didn't do what I did. I risked losing him for what I did.
Gosh dang this thing. It didn't take off yet, man. I can't, the glove's not on right. I think it is a male. No, it's got eggs. It's a female. Yeah, we can do the back thing.
The glove, dude. The glove, man.
This thing is ridiculous. Where the hell's that knife? I can't get that knife soon enough on this thing.
Relax.
Alright, I definitely need to retie after this. Holy crap, This thing is ready to take the H off.
That glove, dude, if I didn't have this... Oh, careful. That's a fresh one anyway. I don't think this one's been snagged yet by anybody. He's squirting eggs, though.
Yeah, it is squirting eggs.
Trigger here, man.
This thing was tribal, man, this one. That whole... I wish I'd had that beginning on film when he hit. That was insane.
Oh, goodness.
Eventually we need to switch, dude. I need to try catching them on eggs, and you gotta throw that flatfish, man.
I haven't tried the Scania, that's what I was about to throw. I'm throwing them back till I get a grounder and steal it until it gets dark, and then I'm gonna keep a king. But I can't keep another one in possession.
Isn't it in combination?
You can only keep 3 if you have one of them alive. You can switch it out. But since we're killing them,
okay,
we can't keep another one.
Okay, I gotcha.
So I'm just gonna throw back now until like I catch a really silver one and then sit down. Cause I don't want to sit down. I'm gonna push till dark.
Yeah, I hear ya. It's got a fish that's wrapped around something over there. Do you need help? Probably someone's fishing line. The fact it hasn't broken off yet. All right, I gotta go help Dustin. It's got a fish that's stuck around something over there. I'm coming. Now that we just scared away the school of salmon. Is the fish still on, dude? Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, hand me your rod. I can believe it. Pull it in, man. Bring it to the island. Yeah. Too strong. Oh, if you see anything super valuable, grab it. Otherwise, just freaking leave it alone. I gotta see this thing. Dustin got it. He's a determined man. Here, let me get a hand on it. Yeah. Part of it broke off. We got so much free gear, dude. We got hooks. We got crankbaits. We got spinners. We got egg sacks. We got sinkers. We got split shots. Look at this, folks. It's Christmas morning. We could open up a tackle store. We got bobbers. We got it all. Dustin found something interesting. Hey, he found a flatfish. Yeah, my favorite lure. Does it still float? Oh no, there's no way that's gonna float.
You don't think so?
No way. It's not a flatfish anyway.
It's not? What is
It's
that?
I forget what these are called. They're similar to a Hottentot. Very similar. It's a different brand that makes them. It's like, no, it's like a Rebel or somebody that makes these things. Very similar to the Hottentot.
Well, you need swivels. There's swivels and snaps all
Yeah. Plenty of hooks, snagger hooks. Look at these. Yeah, someone's gonna eat eggs with that giant thing. Start making a pile.
Keep you busy and I'm gonna steal a hole.
Well, I think the fish are gonna be spooked for a little while anyway. That said, they probably spooked them all right over here. I got so much gear in Pulaski too this morning. This trip I've actually, I think, found more than I've lost, which is a first. I was looking for big lead split shots earlier. I think I just found one for him. I know my Western New York subscribers will get a kick out of this, but these types of, those giant split shots are actually pretty common out here in the Tug Hill region. But yeah, back home those things are kind of ridiculous. Oh, he's hooked now. He flatlined it. Alrighty folks, so this is only the second time ever I had such a good day that I ran my camera out of battery. Granted, my camera is getting old now. It's also pretty darn cold out here. It's been snowing off and on. That fish, when the battery died, that fish jumped a couple times and spat the hook. Dustin just missed the biggest steelhead of his life. So everything's going nuts out here. There's fish all over the place. There she is. I guess it's not full on hooked in the mouth, so we'll let this one go. Oh, we're gonna release this one. I know the wind's probably pretty nasty right now, but I probably could keep it. It was hooked under the mouth, but I'm pretty sure both hooks were in him in the beginning. That top hook, the head of the Kwikfish, was in his mouth when I first started fighting him. That one got loose, and during the fight, the bottom hook got him in the bottom of the chin. But we'll release him. We have enough fish today. Draw that fighting, and now he's gonna be laying on me. There he goes. Awesome, man. Alrighty, we're gonna switch setups here. I'm gonna try using eggs, and he's gonna try using the flatfish lure, so that'll be interesting. On the egg sack, I missed a brown trout and a big salmon, and now I've hooked up again.
Yeah, we just switched setups. I handed Creighton my rod. He's using, it's a mixture of boraxo fire and firepower made by Pautzke. Creighton's hooked up again on the firepower.
There you go. He's hitting the rapids. I don't know if we're gonna get this one. He's not that big. It's a fresh one though. It's a really fresh one, and it's a fire. That firepower egg sack is almost every cast you get hit.
Again, that's Pautzke's firepower and boraxo fire. It's a mixture, 50-50 mix, just gently sprinkled on, 3 days in the fridge, and then tie them up. It's my secret.
Our new secret. I love how you're talking like a salmon expert too. You got here for salmon this morning. I was doing the same thing in the one video when you have the thing on. He's like, oh yeah, with this lure I can run heavier line. He's got to use 6-pound test with egg sacs because they're looking at it, which is true. This is based on the research I did. However, I'm not a salmon expert. And neither are you. We have a secret salmon bait now. 3 days into it. Oh no, don't take me into the current.
You gotta chase him, man. You gotta get on the chase.
Until he goes below the rapids, I'm not gonna chase him.
Alright.
You keep trying to drag him up. As soon as he breaks those rapids, he'll chase. He's coming back. See, I'm learning too how to keep them from going in the rapids. Keep your rod tip low, and if you want to tire them out, keep the rod tip high. But right now we're just trying to stop them from going downstream, so we want to keep the rod tip low until we can pull them back a ways. Not in the rapids. He might be. I felt the bump. He might be over the rapids now.
You're on an 8-pound leader now, not 6.
Okay.
I upped it 2 pounds.
I felt the bump. I don't know where the hell he is. Do you think
He's right before the rapids. I see him splashing.
Still before the rapids?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd give the drag a click or two.
Until he's below the rapids, we'll keep trying to pull him back. They're so heavy, man. All they need to do is freaking sit there and you can't pull them. Are you recording now?
Yeah.
We're getting closer to landing this thing. We got him out of the rapids. Slowly moving him. Come towards the island. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come on. Almost there. Don't want to break your rod.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go for him and put the camera down.
Okay. I'm gonna give Creighton a hand with this one. It's pretty big. Alrighty, we got him in.
Got him in, baby. Look how deep the eggs are in them. I think they're in there deep. Dude, look at that.
Firepower, man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Ouch. He got my finger. Alright. He's kind of zombie-ish looking. Do you want to keep him?
Oh, we can toss him, dude.
Okay, yeah. I got one more till my limit. And I think it's a female, but this one's kind of ugly. It's got a beat-up face, got lamprey marks. So I'm just going to let her go. I'll catch my limit at the rate we're going. Yeah, man. Pounded. Thanks for those egg sacs, dude. Those things are killer. Holy. Every cast. I'm a rookie at egg sac fishing. I suck at it. They're freaking eating it every cast. It's so hard to detect the bites because of the wind. You just start to reel in and there's a freaking fish on it. It's crazy. That one I felt hit, but. Alright. We're down to our very last egg sac. That they're crushing these egg sacs. We're getting bit every cast. They're starting to have trouble hooking them. Yeah, buddy. No! No! It's still on, it's still on, it's still on. We still got the egg sac. We still got the egg sac. Keep going, keep going. That's not a snag, that's not a snag. It's not a snag, it's a fish. Yeah, yeah. All right, our island's about to go. This is probably our last fish. I got a hook set on film finally.
Yo, can you...
Look out.
Hey, I got a fish, man. Come under me. Yep.
Yeah, it's going back that way. You're all right for right now.
Try to get over behind me if you can. Take your time.
Yeah, don't worry about your safety, not his fish. Oh, it came off.
I'm just gonna go around.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
It's off. Sorry. It's alright.
That's all right. We've had plenty of action today. All right, so Dustin, what do you think, man?
My arm is sore.
Today was insane. We were both using two completely different methods. I'm throwing plugs, and he was using eggs, and we could not keep them off our lines. It was one after another after another. We talked to the city security guard person. They said today was the best day that they'd ever seen, the most fish they've ever seen come out of here. The river is the peak of the run. That fish that I caught on Friday, my first salmon ever, that video just 2 days ago. It's crazy, man. 2 days ago, and now I feel like a salmon expert. 2 days ago, I caught my first salmon down here. The river was still not high, but the river was still flowing. They must have closed the dam and shut off the water over the weekend. On Friday, there was a big run of fish moving up at the end. I caught one of those with my Hottentot at the very end. But all those fish were moving up to the dam, and then over the weekend, they dropped the water, so they were just so concentrated. There weren't many people out. Today was the first really cold day that we had. It was snowing off and on the whole time that we were there. There's a Bills game on, it's hunting season, and just a nasty day. So not a lot of people out. Plus, everybody was catching their limit and leaving. Everybody that was really fishing for food. So, man, it was insane. Just one after we started off catching a stringer. We got a salmon with a stringer in his mouth.
And then we filled the stringer.
Right off the bat, and then we filled the stringer. And we didn't actually keep our limit, and I'm glad we didn't. At the end, hiking out of there was really, really difficult and dangerous. So just as well that we only kept 4 instead of 6. And we could have kept 6. We caught a couple fish that were ugly, so we let them go, and a few were foul hooked today, but most everything was legit hooked. And I mean, there were so many fish in there. It's just, man, I wonder what like the Oak Orchard would be like at the dam there, at the Waterport Dam or Burr Dam with no people. That's essentially what we were at today. Yep. I mean, it was just wall-to-wall salmon that were aggressive and no people. He was catching them on eggs like they were sunfish. Every cast, they were hitting them. Every cast. It was like catching sunfish with a mealworm. It was crazy, man. And then for me, it was like catching bass. Like, it was just, it was awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. At the very end, we'll show you our cooler full of eggs and salmon from the week. I hope you guys enjoyed today's insane video. Hopefully you learned something. We knew nothing about salmon fish. I shouldn't say nothing. I've been to Oswego a couple times. My sister used to live here. But I really didn't know what I was doing back then. It was when I was a teenager. And, but yeah, I've been slowly learning, and we crushed them today. The stars aligned. And Oswego's not always like this. Don't think you're going to come down here and it was just the stars aligned. We hit it on the right day. We hit it on the right day, and the fish were aggressive, and it was just insane. Well, we're back home. Dustin's about to leave, and we're divvying up the salmon and the eggs. He's gonna get 2 bags of salmon, and you can take probably most of the eggs.
All right.
Leave me like 1 big bag or something like that.
You probably don't want those.
We bummed some eggs off of other people too. He negotiated some eggs out of the snaggers that didn't know what to do with them, so. So we've got plenty of eggs for steelhead season now.
Some of those are yours.
Those I attempted to cure.
Which ones do you want?
I don't know. Preferably the ones that were from my salmon. I don't know which ones those are.
It's either these ones or these ones. I think it's these ones.
I don't care. Yeah, these ones look like good mid-grade eggs. 1 big bag's fine by me. And the rest are yours, buddy. Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our salmon fishing trip excursion. Probably going to make 3 videos out of this. 2 at the Oswego, 1 at Pulaski. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next fishing adventure.